try this shit again.
We on.
Yeah, man, I think we good this time. I think we are good this time. We back.
Yeah.
Episode 11.
Yeah.
1-1. Episode 11.
Birdman.
Yeah, episode 11. We back. Mike is Right podcast. I am Jones. Let me go ahead and hit you with my drop. That's who I am. I am Just Jones. A Mike himself and Young Slab. I gotta work on getting my man drop a little louder.
Yeah, man. I ain't.
He don't really fit. Yeah. Listen.
Young Slab.
There y'all go. Young Slab.
Okay.
Noticeably missing is
So you already know.
he not here right now.
That shit be fucking me up,
He might catch us while we are recording this
Yeah,
episode.
He
might pop in. So we're just gonna wait and see. I ain't got the shit plugged up for him, so he do, he don't.
Right.
We back, man.
Hey, man. Two is better than one.
Yeah, man. Another 2-week break. I guess coming back to y'all. I think we're doing the every other week thing now.
I mean, no. We just gotta get more consistent for our, fan base, what little or what large they are. Like, we gotta stay consistent for them. And we do apologize for the 1 week break, but we're gonna get more consistent for y'all, and we're gonna make this thing happen. We growing.
Yeah, no doubt.
No
doubt. Got a lot of shit going on, but we back, man. Like I said, we are back with another episode, man. A lot of things going on. We just gonna get into NBA playoffs because that's actually what's on the TV right now.
Yeah, that's what's
so we in the conference finals. Right now, it's Boston and Miami playing while we are recording this live. Last night we had game 1 of LeBron and the Lakers versus the Nuggets.
Hey, I ain't even gonna lie. I didn't know they played game 1 last night.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, game 1. Yeah.
Yo, how did it play out?
The Lakers won by 12, but they was up 27. Like, yeah, it's too much. It's too much. Yeah, LeBron was a little pissed off. He said he didn't get his he only got 16 out of 101 first place votes for MVP.
He said he was pissed.
Yes, they asked him how he feel. He said pissed off.
Wow.
Yeah.
This COVID got niggas tripping.
Nah, I mean,
speaking out.
Hey, that's how the man feel, man.
Hey,
I ain't mad at him. I thought he deserved it personally. I ain't think Antetokounmpo. I ain't think brother Giannis.
That's what they want, but
I ain't think he really did anything that he didn't do the year before. And I know it's a regular season award.
Yeah, because that's what I was about to say.
Yeah, I know it's a regular season award, but LeBron just, LeBron just seemed has seemed dominant majority of the year.
I mean,
so
it's his points were they was down a couple from his normal average, right?
Yeah, but he led the league in assists.
That's cool in a down year. I mean, he only averaged just over 10.
Hey,
I mean, James Harden with his no passing dribble all he 1-2
dribble.
He led the league in assists 2 years ago with 11. It's not that hard, man. Like, when LeBron do it, motherfuckers make a big deal out of it, man. It's really not that hard. Like,
nigga,
Russell
you ain't out here
Westbrook
making the 14 assists a game.
I mean, Russell Westbrook averaged that shit every year. Like,
not this past year, but
yeah.
But off of basketball, I don't want to start with basketball. No. This is a well-rounded machine over here, man. You know what I mean? Let's start with
some shit, man. What you got for me with some shit?
Cardi and Offset.
Cardi and Offset,
man, officially done.
Black Love. I wanted them to make it.
Did you really?
I did.
Did you really think that they could make it? Like
I said, I wanted them to make it. I never thought that they was gonna make it. I never thought that they was gonna get married. So I thought maybe a kid, but never married.
But so is it a thing where you ain't think they would? You didn't. I mean, I don't know what your expectation was, but is it because of their, limelight, their lifestyle,
I'm just following along the lines of, the status quo when it comes to entertainment relationships. Like, very rarely do you get a Will and Jada or
And you see what the hell they go through to stay together that goddamn long.
Is it like that? You think it's like that? You think?
I'm starting to think that, I don't know, people seem more willing and open to let their partner explore to keep their relationship fresh and all of that, but it works for some.
Works for some. Couldn't be me.
Yeah, I can't see.
Couldn't be me. I'm not letting you hit my piece.
Nah.
No, I'm not letting you
If
go to
you
Pound
do,
Town on my queen.
If you do, I just don't know nothing about it.
Yeah, because I'm sure they, I don't know what they do when we not around, but I know that they do a very good, the women that we've been privy to, they do a very good job of hiding it if they do. So keep doing that, y'all. Whatever y'all doing, keep doing that shit, because I don't want to know.
So Cardi came out and said it wasn't about cheating. I don't know. She said something about like she, you get tired of arguing and not seeing eye to eye. So before she get cheated on, she'd rather leave. So that was like her mindset into her decision for filing for divorce. I see your face, man. I see your face screw up.
Cause, man, it's just, I don't understand, man. It's like, and this don't even go with just celebrities. I think we touched on this a couple podcasts ago. It's like, yo, people don't, I ain't even gonna go into a long spill. I've been known to do that on a couple episodes. People told me, get to the point or whatever. So I'm gonna get to the point. It's like, yo, nobody respects marriage no more. People don't give a fuck about them vows no more. People don't it's business. It's definitely a contract. It's business. Yeah. And I don't think it's like, people don't go into these things thinking that they're gonna be with this person forever. I think it's just a trend.
But it's like, I mean, is it wrong is it wrong to have, I mean, okay, maybe it's not supposed to last forever. Maybe that's just what's supposed to be right then and there.
Huh?
What if you get married with somebody, and let's just say it doesn't work out, but that time that you guys were together, it was needed. It was what you needed. She was healing you, you were healing her. You guys were, bonding, and you guys had built a strong bond. But you guys just grew apart. Like, what if after a certain amount of time, you stopped being an accountant and now you're a painter? Because that's your passion all of a sudden.
So, let me ask you something. Are you saying when it comes to marriages, we should sign contracts like athletes? Like, this is going to be a 4-year marriage with such and such and such per year. And, it just sounds like business to me. It sounds like,
I mean, you bring up an interesting point.
Yeah, I just came up with that.
Because you're not too far off of. You're not too far off of. Honestly, isn't that what normally happens in a relationship? Like, you guys are together for a while, and then you guys get into it, and then you guys come together to decide how you guys are going to fix it, and hell, if this is even what you all really want. Mm-hmm. Essentially, that's exactly what a standard athlete contract is.
Go back to the table when that player option that last.
When somebody feels like their worth isn't being, they're not being valued, they're valued what they believe they're worth, then absolutely, we need to renegotiate some things, because if it ain't gonna be that, then it ain't gonna be this. Vice versa. So
did we just come up with that on the Mike is Right podcast? Marriages from now on need to be deals like deals that athletes sign.
And granted, you can sign like a motherfucking Patrick Mahomes deal. You can sign a 12-year deal.
Term,
you can sign a 12-year. You can sign a 20-year deal. That's fine. Yeah. But you got to meet the terms of what's in those. What's in the fine print?
Ooh. So if one person goes against the terms of the contract, what should be their punishment? Like that, the other person should be the person rewarded financially.
in some type of way, some type of compensation, or
because you breached your contract,
or this shit can be null and void right the fuck now. You can go about your business.
Oh,
You can go with what you came in here with.
Damn, that's crazy, man. So
you and your motherfucking Fashion Nova, Steve Maddens.
So we signed the contracts now. When we get married, I mean, essentially you're already doing that, but you know, you get the point.
Speaking of contracts,
signing contracts, lucrative deals.
I know we said we're not a sports podcast, but NFL Week 1 came out. Nobody has contracted the coronavirus since the last time they got tested. It was fun to see football back. Fantasy football is cool.
It was great.
Ravens won, you know, so
absolutely.
Just wanted to shout that out real quick since we were talking about sports. And the Ravens played the Cleveland Browns, who just played yesterday, Thursday Night Football. And they got a star player on that team who's on one of my fantasy teams, Odell Beckham Jr.
Right. Do they though? Does he actually play?
Yeah, he scored last night. Did what the fuck he needed to do for my team. Shout out to Odell. But now, a little chick went on a podcast saying that, I think
I heard something about
he likes to be shitted on. Now, I ain't really into that freaky deaky shit like that.
Come on, man.
Like,
come on, man.
Yeah, like.
Yo, what's up with you niggas, man? I'm looking in the camera. What's up with you niggas, man? Like, y'all niggas nasty. What's up with y'all, bro? Like,
get shitted on.
Yo.
Like, he got, what he rub it on? Like, what you do with it?
Where
like,
you at when that happens? Like, y'all in the bathtub? We got, like.
She like you on the bed and she laying over top of you or something.
I'm alright, man.
Having a feces fest.
I'm alright. First of all,
and how he know it's gonna come out solid? Like, what if it come out like,
you know what I'm saying? Like
yogurt,
or a fucking soup, or like
nah, like what if that shit come out like cream of wheat?
Yeah, that's
like
what I'm saying.
Oatmeal
like,
and shit. Like,
I shit all different type of ways. So yeah, like I can't imagine like that shit just.
Yeah, that's nasty,
crazy, bro. Like,
that's nasty. I can't. I don't even want to go into that story no more.
You niggas is free.
I'm about to say you Hollywood, limelight athletes, light camera action. I'm talking Miss Jackson.
I know it was something about that blonde
all that shit.
You niggas is nasty.
I don't give a fuck. I ain't with none of that shit ever. I can't get. I don't want the Hollywood shit. No. Give me the same old. West Baltimore love I've been getting. I don't need none of that Hollywood shit.
Well, y'all niggas like to get spit on and all that. Don't you spit in my mouth and all that shit? Y'all with
but that's
that
like, yeah, that's cool. That's like, yeah, that's just something.
See, I ain't with
that's a very exotic, well, I should say erotic form of kissing to me. I love kissing. I'm a kisser.
I'm a
kisser.
Regular ass nigga. Like, I'm a missionary.
Missionary's that shit though. I like that. I like that missionary.
Yeah, is missionary making a comeback or never left?
Missionary, I think, been like underrated. Missionary just always been consistent. I think missionary is the consistent position. Now to hit like reverse cowgirl and back shots, all of that, I think you got to have some form of skill.
Right.
You can't be no amateur.
I mean, you know, certain females will tell you got to have a skill with missionary too, though.
No, you gotta have a skill with every position, but missionary is consistent in a sense where I think both parties can get theirs.
Right.
I just think everything else is either gonna be a turn off for him, maybe if she ain't doing something right, or definitely a turn off for her if he can't. If you know he trying to hit from the back and it keep falling out of shit.
Quick question: You ever had a little ratchet mama who wasn't in a missionary? You thought you was going in for some nice pound town on the missionary side of the game, and she was like,
So what she do? Nothing.
She got, she turned around and got right in position. Like,
yeah,
we don't do missionary.
Yeah, I mean,
how'd you feel about that? Was you like, dang, I'm like, she trained to go, like, yeah, or you just like,
nah, eventually,
I run this. Like,
yeah, eventually, I was like, nah, bitch, we gonna get all right. This where you want to start.
We gonna kiss.
Yeah,
face to face.
Nah, we can start if that's where you want to start. Cool, but in the midst of it, we gotta.
Can you go from the back shots to if the back shots is first? Can you go to missionary from there?
Hell yeah.
Explain, like How does that work? Because I feel like back shots is the next level up. So I'm like, do you go down during sex? Like,
no, I go around the world. I'm doing everything on the goddamn bingo board, bitch.
And you going out of order? Like, it don't matter.
I don't give a fuck. I ain't going alphabetical. I ain't going like what makes sense aerodynamically.
Talk to him,
none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. We can start with however our bodies are positioned. I don't give a fuck if we positioned to be doing the 69. Then we getting out Takashi. Then we getting out Takashi. This is how it's gonna be.
What's your favorite position?
I love women. I like women.
You got nervous? I love women. Like, what is your position, man? I was in the safe mode.
I was saying I meant to say I love for women to be on top. That's my shit.
Reverse or forward?
Forward. I want
straight down at you.
Yep. I want to see you. I want to see you. I want to kiss you. I want to.
Wow, you know. So, Mr. A. Mike, Just Jones himself, we have established that he is a kisser. Because I've said it a couple times and he hasn't refuted, but then he just said it himself just now. So, ladies out there, this man right here, he's a kisser. Are you French or Pat?
It depends on who it is. Depends on who it is.
Who it is? Okay. So if she cute, she can get the French.
No, I said who it is. It don't matter. I mean, I don't want to say it don't matter what she look like, but it's about who she is. Like
on the inside.
No, like our relationship. I'm not tonguing no randoms.
Oh, you mean title wise?
Yeah, I'm not tonguing no randoms down. Fuck that. I'm barely I won't even really give. No, those days of me. Those days of me kissing random bitches and kissing bitches on a first date. No, I won't say first date. I mean like just being out and about, like out at a party or something like that, and you dancing with a bitch and you drunk and you just start making out and shit.
Right.
Now those days are over.
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you another
question.
Those
days are over.
Are you damn, the question slipped my mind that fast. Are you I wanted to say gunslinger type? I mean, like
breath off. Gunslinger.
You know what? You just fucked me up with that.
All right. Did you catch the last verses? We wasn't here to announce the Patty and Gladys.
Not too much.
I seen a couple. I seen some clips here and there.
I
was in between rooms. I was like in another room watching football, and that was going on.
But I heard it was nice.
Yeah, it was like a lot of talking. You know, they sound beautifully. They sound beautiful.
They still got it.
Looked amazing.
Patty or Gladys?
Both.
Patty or Gladys? I'm asking you.
What you mean?
What you talking about, nigga? You know what I mean. That's why you looked at me like that. Patty. Patty got them patties.
Yeah, Patty.
Patty. I think she can cook a little bit better than Gladys too. That gotta come into account.
I don't need none of that Big Mama though.
That my heart.
Yeah, that Big Mama leaves a toe and shit. That's too much for me.
Patty man. Though.
That's I couldn't.
Somebody loves you, baby.
What's the crate now? You know what? I want to save that.
Get into it.
I gotta save that specifically.
We gotta have another
for when Darius is here, because
I'm saying we
because me and him because it's something me and him was talking about off camera and shit, and we was going to go into some things, but fuck that. For as you know, it is September, and you are.
Yeah, I'm making sure you know this.
Whatever. Yeah, so it is September. School is back in session, but this year is virtual learning.
Right. How's that going for you? I know I got 4, you got 1, but you telling me your son is a little.
Yeah, for me personally, like virtual learning as a parent has been not challenging. No, not challenging. It's been a little eye opener, because now you get to see like. And it's different because there's no teacher there, nothing like that. So my son is not that interested, and it's sometimes throughout when he's doing shit, I be like, I don't blame you. It's just fucking boring. The fuck.
You're a great dad.
I mean,
Great father.
I don't tell him like, yo, cut this shit off, yo. We chilling. I don't do nothing like that, but you know, I understand his frustration. It's frustrating for everybody, man. But as also a person that is in the IT industry and that actually works for a school system, yeah, being on that side and shit and trying to calm parents down and have people cuss you out. I done heard, so I had a call. I don't know if I'm supposed to say this legally because of my job, but
go get him. Go get him,
fuck
champ.
it.
Get him, champ.
Fuck it, though.
Fuck
So
it. That's where we at.
I mean, I don't even remember her name. So I had a call and, you know, chick was telling me that, so all I heard was like a password reset. So I go trying to look up passwords and I'm like, you know, what's your first name, you know, first, last name, what school? She like, school? I'm like, yeah, what school you go to? Or what school the student go to? It's not a student, it's not a student. I was like, what? So eventually found out she was the one that needed her password reset. But I'm like, I put her on hold, but I could hear her say some slick shit like, he telling me, am I a student? I kept telling him, no, what is he, deaf? He can't hear something? I unmuted the phone and was like, oh no, I can hear very well. I'm not deaf at all.
You got a little spicy.
Yeah, I ain't like a tone, yo.
That shit?
I ain't like a tone, yo. I wanted to go home too.
I heard that. Hey, I heard that.
Yeah.
Hello? Are you there? I heard that.
Yeah, I had to, yo.
You want to go home after that, yo?
I wanted to go home before that.
Oh,
so
okay,
she just called me at the wrong time.
Yeah.
But let me see. You ever been catfished?
Catfish. Yeah, about a good 4 or 5 times. Shout out to D Nice. He was with me on one of the catfishes.
Word?
Yeah, so you know, this when the chat line days was popping back in the day.
Oh shit.
And you call and you know they sound like Janet Jackson, but when you show up, you know the rest.
Yeah.
Jackson.
Yeah.
I caught a big orca, a humpback whale one time.
That's
you know?
fucked up. That's
But
fucked
she sounded skinny like,
That's
you know what I mean?
Why she gotta be like
She
an
sounded
endangered species?
She sounded
and shit?
fine as
She
wine.
ain't gotta be an endangered species.
Yo, she was crazy. And I only say that because, you know, the killer whales, you know, they're black, but they got the, you know, little bit of white on them and stuff. She was a white girl, big white girl, and she had on all black that night. And when we met her, it was like 9 o'clock. So she like, I literally thought I was looking at a killer whale. Like, she was a biggin'. I'm not gonna offend my political connections by answering questions like that, so I'm just gonna go ahead and keep it moving. You know, we getting close to this part being over, right? What time is it?
No, man.
Yeah, I mean.
Nah. All right, so let's talk about it. We haven't talked about it. Charlamagne, the guy from the Breakfast Club, is a partner with iHeartMedia.
That's one of those political connections I was talking about.
Oh shit.
You can keep going.
Yeah, he launches a new podcast network. So of course, us being a podcast and doing a podcast, figured, you know, maybe we should kind of give our perspective on what we think that means or what it means for not just us but any future podcasts out there.
Send it back and we hopping on.
Simple as that.
No.
Yeah, simple as that. I mean,
straight up. We trying to get our voices heard out there.
Mr. Leonard McKelvey, I know that's your government. If you out there, you know, hey man, we small time, but with your tutelage, I'm sure, you know, we can make things happen. But of course, we also have another podcast that, you know, we're big fans of, and that's the Joe Budden podcast. And lately, him and Charlamagne have had a war of words.
Bit of a tiff.
Yeah, war of words about ownership and, you know, how to go about, you know, the business and where they taking the podcast culture and industry and, you know, what's to come and shit. So, I mean, what do you think? What are your goals for this podcast? Like, what is it that we could be doing better? Let's kind of break it down and critique ourselves a little bit and leave space for others, like such as yourselves watching and listening, to critique us.
We definitely got to be more consistent. We definitely got to go out and, you know, shake hands with the people and touch the people and, you know, just get them familiar with our podcast a little bit more. my ultimate goals for this podcast is just for us to, travel around the world spreading our message. I mean, none of us are, we all from the streets, but none of us, thank God, have a criminal record. We ain't never gonna get stopped at the border or anything,
I ain't got nothing.
And kids out there, it's okay not to have a criminal record. Y'all do know that, right? I'm talking to you. You little kid out there standing out there with the,
no kids watching.
the little deuce out on the corner.
Shit.
You got your 10 bags of weed or whatever, and you getting a 70-30 split, big homie. Look, I can talk for days about y'all, but it's cool to not have a criminal record. You can get a state job, you can get a government job, So many possibilities out there when
In my eyes, man, this podcast, like I said, I think I said probably in the first episode or a couple episodes since we started this thing, that
and you support the kids staying out the streets too, right?
Yeah, go home. Yeah. You know what? Oh, I don't think I've done this in a while.
Kids, go home. Stay home.
The great not running back, linebacker for the Baltimore Ravens, Ray Lewis said it best. Kids, go home, stay home.
Preaching ass nigga. Quarter body.
It's that ball spot for me. I think that's why they took him off ESPN. He used to be on that, but his roof was missing at the top.
Top was down. Convertible style.
Yeah, then he had the Beijing. Like Basquiat painted that shit,
that
man.
drip.
And it was like, that black paint that you see on like when the nigga try to spray paint like a black car and shit. Yeah. Take that shit to the real mechanic and get it done. So he go get the spray paint from the motherfucking Ace Hardware store and shit.
Yeah.
That's
what all uneven.
That's what it looked like. Just he sprayed that shit. Like, I can still see a head. Like it's just black. Like.
Go ahead, man. But vision for the pod.
Yeah, my vision for the pod is to continue to just, like you said, be consistent, different content. Continue to have guests, have people on here that we think are interesting, and we think that they got something to offer to the culture the same fight that we try and fight, which is just basically, hey man, just owning our own shit, which is big for me. Is owning this and just hey man, just giving that contribution to the culture, man. Right. Not just hip hop or urban culture, but Baltimore culture first and foremost, because that's where we're from. So yeah, Baltimore. I just want this to be part of a staple in Baltimore, and then in East Coast and the country, and then worldwide and globally, all that shit, all that we taking over DJ Khaled shit for real, man. So. Mike is Right podcast, man. Tell a friend to go ahead and tell their other friend to go watch it, go listen. Spotify, YouTube. I probably somewhere in the podcast will drop links and all of that shit in there, so you'll catch all of that.
Give it to them.
Yeah, go ahead, follow us on everything, man. Just
all
go ahead.
All the socials.
Yeah, all the socials, man. Just go ahead and I'll drop all of that shit in between. But you ever had an instance where you and your homeboy like the same chick?
I'm sure.
Cause I know me and Darius, me and Doc. I think that's. I mean, maybe me and you probably have all had like.
Oh yeah.
A chick.
You know her name.
Yeah, we talked about. We said her name one podcast. We ain't gotta say it this podcast.
Mustang.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But in the case of me and Doc that time, Doc was the real man. He probably don't remember the story like I remember the story.
Shout out to Doc.
Who was on the last episode 10 and shit. But yeah, man, he said I was trying to be. I was on my funny shit. That's my game. That was my game at the time, young teenager, and I was trying to be funny. I was saying a lot of jokes and shit. She was laughing.
Comedy Central.
Yeah, he called me comic view.
Yeah, he said you funny. But not.
Yeah, he said I was funny, like square up. Like,
oh,
you funny, huh?
Funny guy.
And I was like, nah, like what you like? I like her. Like, I liked it. Her.
I like her.
I ain't never even really like talked to her, nothing like that. Nothing ever came from that situation.
I remember seeing y'all two going at that. Y'all was going at that like
the girl is mine and shit.
Yeah.
Like the girl is mine, Paul McCartney and Mike.
Yeah.
Fighting and shit.
And we was rappers back then, so y'all really was, it was really like Mike and Paul. Yeah. You was
What do you remember about those days, about those rap days?
Oh, man, I just remember I remember recording in the closet that you like.
At my first apartment and shit?
Yeah, nah, I'm talking about Billa. Home.
We recorded?
Yeah, in that little ass,
we ain't never recording that, did we?
Yeah, all we had was
shit, I don't even remember.
Yeah, man, shit.
I don't
That was
remember
some
that
days
shit.
we really had to wait on George.
I don't even remember that shit, but
we wasn't getting nothing mixed and mastered without him.
Yeah, shout out to B George, man.
You took forever, nigga, to mix and master all shit.
You took forever to do that. I took forever to write. Oh shit.
You just stumbled up on it right now.
Yeah. So this was like our debut joint. I ain't gonna play too much of it because I don't want to be known for being a rapper because I'm not a rapper anymore. That's him and his bars and shit. But yeah, man, you know we dabbled and shit. And now we got a podcast, so that tells you how many records were sold. Tells you what we did with our lives, man. You got any words that when you texting or something that be fucking you up? Like you can't spell them right? Like you get those words and shit that make you have to like erase, like shit, I can't spell this shit. I'm gonna just spell like what it means.
No. I'm pretty good with spelling.
Really?
Bro.
Shit, it must just be me, huh? I'm the only one that just be needing to try to use it in a sentence on Google so they can give me the right spelling like you mean.
Even Google don't even know what you're talking about.
Google it like, oh, you mean. Yeah, man.
Oh, man.
Alright. It's a little late. I'm tired as fuck.
Yes, sir.
It's been a little short, quick episode or whatever. But nah, one more question though. I got a question, and I think we can wrap it up after this. If you're chilling with somebody that you might be with, have you ever been in this situation where you chilling with somebody that you could potentially be with, or y'all together, but y'all just started hooking up and shit, and you see like a bug or something, like go across the wall or something like that? Do you say something? You let it go and be like, fuck it, you know, like what do? You just let the bug go and don't say nothing? You ever been in that? Cause you go ahead and I'm gonna tell you about my shit.
I mean, to be honest, I would let my actions speak for themselves. I would get up and just kill it, and make a whole scene, and I don't know.
That's fucked up.
You know what I'm saying?
Like damn, nigga, that's my wall. Like,
I'd be like, bitch, you worried about the wall? That's what we talking about right now? You ain't worried about what was on the wall? Like,
fucking praying mantis.
Yeah, we're gonna go off your energy, off your mood.
Shit.
Like,
now, me personally, I've been in instances and situations where I've seen mice run across the floor, roaches, water bugs, spiders. I seen all that shit.
Alright.
I ain't do shit. Ain't my business. And that's also because and it's also because I'm aware that I've been in a situation where it was my house when I was younger that had the bugs and the rodents and shit like that, and
you just kept it quiet.
Yeah, hey, long as they don't crawl on you.
It ain't make you feel no different about it.
No. About her?
Yeah.
No, I don't get it. I get it. It's cold. These niggas need somewhere to stay. And they seen the hole in your shit, and they made it their home. They hibernating.
I hear you, brother, man.
I'm mad we ain't really get into the podcast network shit though, about like how you really felt about that shit.
I mean, I don't want to say too much on that. I would just say I support from afar. I don't support everything about it because it's not 100% ownership, but that's for another part because I'm not gonna, get into the logistics and all that. First of all the details haven't been fully put out yet anyway. So I wanna let him get into his bag. I wanna let him do his shit a little bit, before I pass judgment on it. But a lot of people went over there with him, so.
Yeah, man, a lot of people. Yeah, a lot of people.
Everything ain't for everybody, man. 100% ownership ain't for everybody, man.
How do you feel about that though? Can you do that? Is that are you willing to give up something or potentially lose out on something because you chasing that?
Right now, in my current state of mind, I am willing to lose out on something because it's
to give away a part of something you built.
Yeah, I mean the fight is getting it back. Jay-Z didn't have his masters.
So you saying you okay with, bending at first?
Yeah. I'm never okay with bending over, none of that. But
what I'm saying is doing that. You okay with that just to like get in,
right?
And like kind of navigate through it. Yeah. Learn what you need to learn. And
right.
Figure shit out, and then see how you can go ahead and. When the time comes, go ahead and do what you gotta do.
Sure.
I'm real big on ownership, man.
Everybody can say it, but
I know. Hey, shit might be different when you throw a bag in my face,
you understand?
But I need to leave something behind. I need to leave a legacy. I need to give something. I mean, because what I don't want to do is give away my shit now, and let's say something happens where now I don't got it. Now I don't own it and I'm fucked up. Versus me holding on to it. I'm good with just give me a look. You ain't gotta give me a bag, give me a look.
I mean,
let the look go ahead. Enough looks going to translate into an opportunity that's going to come with a bag.
Podcast.
Wow, yeah, I don't know what's going on here. We out here.
They bucking.
Yeah. Was that at this door?
Yeah, that was this door. We gotta go rectify this situation. I don't know what's going on.
I ain't rectifying shit, but yeah, man. So we out, man. Huh?
That might be one of your hoes.
Come on, yeah. That type of shit doesn't even. There's no one looking for me. I don't know anyone. I have church in the morning, online services.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap that shit up, man.
Mike is right. Never won in the books.
Just
love
Jones,
y'all, man.
Young Slab. Mike is right, podcast.
Fucking drops gotta go.
Oh, it
We gotta
is.
find some new ones. The shit
And you already.
You gotta get a new one.
Shit, he gotta get a new one too. What is that?
That was like Darius' little rapping shit. That was like from his little rapping shit.
Man, we need to do some updating.
Alright. Nigga, you do that shit. Fuck it. I'm still recording. I'm gonna cut that shit off right now.
Alright, get off this